this is Sophie from Sophie Academy for Origami course. This is Unit 2 course. And today we're going to make an origami dolphin. And I personally hate this model because it looks good in the front, but in the back, what is this, right? But I'm going to do it anyway because it shows off the rabbit ear fold very well. It also does a bit of the swivel fold, like a very weird variance of it that I've seen used a couple of times. So we're just going to go into that because that's pretty cool. So take a piece of paper and we're going to start folding. So right side up, and we're going to fold these to the center line. Ooh, God. Look at that overshoot. So what happens if you're not patient? This is what happens if you're not patient. I'm sorry. Even my words were not patient. Unfold, unfold. And then we're going to fold this way. Sorry, I'm a little slow today. Yep. And then one more fold is that we're going to fold this to there. Alright, so now I have everything for a rabbit ear fold. A rabbit ear fold consists of 3 folds. So one is the two of them are the 2 parts. My pen doesn't work. Oh, my pen's right here. So one of them is this part, this line that we're going to be folding in, the other line that we're going to be folding in, and then the ear part to make the rabbit fold. And technically the rabbit fold ear only needs these 3 lines, but it'll imply this line to be folded, and also this line will be folded. So let me show you what I mean. If I bring these 2 lines in, these are valley folds. This will be a valley fold, and this will be a mountain fold. So, I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah. I'm sorry. Those were the wrong ones. These are not necessarily, oh no. These are not necessarily going to be implied to be that. It creates a new fold. I'm so sorry. I tripped over my words there. My brain is going crazy. But basically what happens, don't draw this. You don't have to draw this on paper. But it basically creates a fold here. It'll create a fold that's perpendicular. I'm sorry, I should remember that. But yes, this is what happens. And that's the fold it creates. Usually it just exists there. Like it'll just pop up, so don't be too afraid about it. Let's do it on this side as well. So these 2 fold in, have this out, and then just fold down. And that's how easy a rabbit fold is, ear fold is. It just sounds kind of fancy whenever you're talking about origami, and it's a little strange, especially in a big environment, but that's all it is. Look at your 2 parts to put in, and the thing, and the ear. Alright, from there we're going to go do our, the beak of this dolphin, which is very easy. We're just going to flip this over to the back side. Take this to the center. We're going to bring this out however much it is, it doesn't really matter. And then unfold this corner to that corner. These are all very imprecise folds, so it's okay if you don't fold them very well. Fold up. And then you're going to fold in half so that this... Oh, I'm so sorry. I actually haven't finished yet. Do not fold in half. I'm very sorry about that. Yeah, I don't know why I say half the things I say, but you're going to fold this in half again. Even if you did fold in half, you could still unfold it and fold this in half. Does that make sense? So now you're going to fold along that, like, this line. You're going to valley, mountain, depends on your perspective, right? So now you have that beak. Okay, so from there, you want to make the front fin. So here, just choose your front. I'm going to choose the other side to be the front. I have two left-facing dolphins, so I want a right-facing one. I'm going to go take this and do it this way. Honestly, I don't really know. It depends on which way you want your fin to be. I'll just do it this way. So this way actually starts off with this being that, and then you fold it in. Yep, anyways, let's do the back. The back is the one I want to show you. So the back is something called a swivel fold, and it's very interesting. So, how do I do this? I'm trying to find the best way to explain it to you. It's a very strange fold. But basically, when you fold something, there's sometimes you want to fold this up here, right? So there's sometimes this like strange fold here. And to get this part to swivel, you're kind of swiveling this. That's why it's called a swivel fold. But you're also kind of flattening it as well. So you're swiveling this up. That means that you're doing three things, right? One is that you're unconsciously folding this. Then you're also creating folds. I'm trying to do the same page here. Here, 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 yeah, that's it actually. So when you fold, I think what's important to notice is that you're folding along a line like this, and then when you swivel, you're bringing these parts to flatten. That's all. It's like a fancy like squash fold basically. So let's do that like normally, right? You have a fin. Let me do it to face you. You have a fin, and you want to move this, swivel it up. Problem is that this is all strange. So what origamists do to circumvent that is when they do that, they have a squash fold. This is from the rabbit fold. Don't ignore the perpendicular sign. They will squash fold by folding on. This is a bad example. Usually squash folds have reference folds, so they will actually look decent. I'm going to go change up. I just moving this around so it looks okay. Yep, that's going to be the squash fold. And all I want to show you guys is that ultimately, from here, I went here, and I flattened this. So that's kind of a squash fold. It's kind of a bad example of this one because it's kind of strange, but there will be examples of these weird swivelly folds, and we will cover them, so it'll probably make more sense then. Thank you, and here is your dolphin. Oh wait, I forgot one thing, actually. I'm so sorry. I have to stop saying that. The tail. You gotta make a big tail. Let's make a big tail. Again, this is a squash fold. Remember, if you guys, not a squash fold, Jesus. An inside reverse fold, or an outside, I don't really know the exact terminology, but remember we did this in the crane. So I made a very big tail because I want a smaller tail. Okay, right there. And there's your dolphin. So the takeaway from this lesson is, I just wanted to show you guys how to do the rabbit ear and the swivel folds. I'm sorry the swivel fold was not a very good example, but we will do other models that do involve that weird fold. And I think like a variety of weird folds, an exposure to that is healthy for an origamist. I think the same type of fold every single day is like very boring. So yeah, feel free to like be happy when you see a new fold, like huzzah, you know. But yeah, thank you for being here and learning with me.